All right, so here is my success on how I was successful in Proving Grounds. I was ranked number 22 to 25 in the world, and I was using this build to use to compete in the Proving Grounds in 1v1. Now, this build is a lockdown build. It's a two-way perimeter shot creator. You have a height of 6'4" and wingspan of 6'11". Now, I love this build just because it can have an 80 driving dunk that you can get the Devin Booker dunking package. If you have a 60 vertical with that, it's like you almost have contact dunk. So it's amazing. It's one of the best dunking packages in the game. And then I also have a mid-range of 91. And one thing I love about this build, at being at 6'4", you can be able to have a high mid-range and come off the dribble with a fast dribble and fade the mid-range, or you can take three to be versatile. I also have a 9.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Tonight, it'll be the Boston Celtics going up against the Houston Rockets. Here's the starting group for Houston. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. And it's Thompson in at the point guard position. And for Boston, the post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. East out there with Holiday, and it's Brown in at the 3 spot. We're only around halfway through this very long season, GA. This is when the grind, I think, really kicks in.
Yeah, you think about the physical and mental toll this game takes on you. And I miss being out there, but, man, I tell you, it can be a grind. And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Tatum passes to the Beast. And the rejection by Smith. Brooks with no one around. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Brown against Brooks. Brown, no good. Poked away. Brown against Brooks. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And the wide open shot from Green. From outside, off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Just fundamental basketball from Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
And here is Green. 17 points in his last outing. Goes back up. It's deflected. They retain possession. Brooks from outside. Porzingis with the rebound. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Ulrich. David?
Hey, Kevin. Briefly spoke with Joe Mazzulla. I asked him how they plan on bottling up Jalen Green. Now, he said We have to try and stay in front of him and protect the rim. Jalen is an explosive athlete and an incredibly crafty finisher around the basket, so keeping him out of the paint will be easy. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Pass to the Beast.
Switch.
And there's the pass to Holiday. Here's the Beast. And the layup's good off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Down low, Holiday, and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Here's Tatum. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Nice decision by Tatum. Go to the pull-up game so you don't meet the defender at the rim.
Here's Green, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Porzingis.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Green.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Brown the pass to the Beast. Three-pointer. Traps in the tray. The Beast's got 5 now.
Boy, what a pass by Jaylen Brown. Probably one of his most improved areas.
Unloads from 9, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Holiday. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Houston making a switch here. Eason's checked in. Both free throws good from Green.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the #2 overall pick in the draft, and that's really changed the landscape.
Here's the Beast. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. That's 7 points for the Beast. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Trailing by 2. On the wing, Green. Connects from 3-point range.
Oh, not even thinking about it. When Green is catching and firing like that, you know he's feeling it.
Tatum passes to the Beast. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Thompson with it. Now defended by the Beast. And it's Green missing.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
Man, Holiday puts it.
And a chance to get catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Boston.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And so in the game for the Rockets. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Jalen Green is out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. Green against Holiday. Good, nice job down low. Holiday's got the lead up to 6 now for Boston.
Yeah, because of his frame, Holiday can do some of his best work on the interior.
Here's the beast. Good D by Thompson. Rocket shooting not great, 40% for the game. Knocks it loose. Şengün with the ball. Now defended by the beast. Swatted away. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Hangs, and Thompson sends it back. Green taking his time here. Smith outside. Another miss by Houston.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Here's the beast. Brooks covering. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The beast in the last matchup against Dallas played phenomenal. He ended up with 26 points, and the way he shot the ball from deep was incredible, making a number of 3 balls. And that kind of performance has to add to his confidence. Kevin, we'll see if he can find different ways to dominate again.
Thank you, D.A. Win or lose, Greg, it's amazing the impact he can have on the game.
Yeah, in that last one, he was making plays all over the court. No one could match up with him.
Pretty much in attack mode the whole evening. We'll see if he plays with that same level of aggression here tonight.
Here's Tatum. Tatum using his size inside.
Well, there's a mix of strength and agility that Jason Tatum is taking advantage of. Nice work in there.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Celtics. Here's Brown. The shot off that time. Nice D from Brooks. Rockets trail by 6. Thompson looking for an opening. Şengün finds Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Houston needs to get a shot. And it's Smith missing.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
The beast can't hit.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Pass to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Holiday against Thompson. Outside Holiday. Here's the beast. Boston, no good that time either.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Green dishes to Brooks. With the floater, Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking
it for the first half. A fairly even battle underway in this one.
The Celtics 60, the Rockets 58. And your Celtics Youth Dance Team.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And it's been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. He's down there with Holiday, and it's Porzingis in its center. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. And we see, as in baseball doors, the introduction of the pitch timer to increase the pace of play. Do you think the NBA is taking notice of that?
What I know, Kevin, unequivocally is the NBA is in a constant state of monitoring its product and how can it make it more fan-friendly. The only criticism to me that's redundant is the pace of reviews. And the league is trying to streamline that to the best of their ability.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
That one drops. He ties it up.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
Passes it to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
The defense made the mistake of allowing Kristaps Porzingis to find his rhythm. Going to be a long night if you don't pull him off.
Outside, Green. Fires, high post. Yep, it counts. Green's got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive, scoring the ball.
Tatum drives in. Oh, looping down the lane. Tatum.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said he feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I've had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time. Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
Oh, David, you are an unselfish playmaker. I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, D.A., thanks. Here's Thompson. And Boston with the rebound.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense.
Oh, Tatum flies in to finish it off.
Wow, how about the long arms and the timing of Jason Tatum on the alley-oop? Nice.
Rockets trail by 6. And Brown over to help. Back to Brooks. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Thompson with it, picked up by Brown. Pass to Brooks. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Boston leading by 6. The feed to Tatum. Up against it inside. Tatum fights through. Hatchets his way to the rack.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
Well, I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And let's briefly take a look at the stats for Jalen Green. Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. He's averaging 19 points per game, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
To the inside, the Beast. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Incredible for his age, the decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Back to Tatum. Celtics passing it around. Here's the Beast. They get it back.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
It's trailed by 10. There's the pass to Smith. Back to Thompson. Now Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Entertainment, everyone. Come on, make some noise.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Holiday. And so in the game for the Rockets. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Green is out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Eason in at the 3 slot.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. High shot from 10 feet out. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Here's the Beast. Yep, that one goes.
67.
The Beast's got the lead up to 13 now for Boston.
And you see the unselfishness right there. Brown wanting to keep his teammates involved.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Count the basket.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Brown deciding where to go with it. Pass to the Beast. On deep. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Passes it to Eason. Now, here's Thompson. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's foul number 2 for him. Dylan Brooks. He's checked in for Tari Eason. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter. Here's Şengün. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Tatum. Pass to the Beast. Second shot opportunity. And Porzingis with the lay-in. Porzingis has got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, you've got size and length, so Kristaps Porzingis, the extra possession.
Brooks outside. And Boston with the rebound. Brown's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's the Beast, guarded by Green. Outside Tatum. Brown wide open. He fires. Hits the 3-point bomb. And the Celtics lead by 19. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Here's Thompson. Finds the open look, and it's on target.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Here's the Beast. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Şengün. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Green, no luck.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
To the wing right side. From down in the low post, it goes. 14 points for the Beast.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The shot by Thompson, no good. And here's Boston. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Şengün against Porzingis. Now the pass to the Beast. Back to Porzingis. Here's Tatum. A second chance effort. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.
Ready to stand apart from the competition? Today, we take a look at your shoes and how to make your own shoe in the Shoe Creator.
From the main menu, navigate to Features and open Shoe Creator, and start with selecting your brand and cut.
Let your imagination run wild from here. Dream up the perfect pattern and color combination and save.
And now, introducing the Boston Celtics. At the point, 6'4", number 4, Drew Holiday. The man in the middle, standing 7'2", number 8, Kristaps Porzingis.
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Gideon White pair to make the backcourt. Zach Collins out there with Buzelis. And it's Herder in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Celtics, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Then there's Drew Holiday. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's the Beast in at the 2. And both of these teams have guys that can straight up fly. Like a team full of young Richard Jeffersons.
Look, I've been on some crazy athletic teams before, both in college and the pros. And these teams, oh, they are right up there in terms of athleticism.
Chicago grabs the miss. And here's Giddey. White on the wing. Uncovered. Porzingis grabs the board. Pass to the Beast. Blocked! Now here's Giddey. White on the wing. This one for 3. Drops in the 3.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Here's the Beast. A valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game.
Number 67.
First quarter, just over a minute played. It's Herder on the wing. And the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah, something Giddey has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide open man.
Here's Brown. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Pass to White. Just over a minute and a half in. Porzingis grabs the board. The Celtics have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Shot clock at 6. Pass to the Beast. He shoots a 3. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
In each of the last 2 years, RJ, the Bulls have been eliminated in the play-in tournament.
Yes, they've been just about 500 each of those seasons, so Chicago has been in that dreaded middle ground. Not contenders while also not picking high in the draft. That is the worst place any NBA team could be.
And they get it back. Second shot opportunity. Collins with the bucket. Getting it done inside.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Tatum passes to the Beast. Here's Porzingis. Pass to the Beast. Here's Tatum. Coming off a terrific game against Houston. Over Buzelis. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
The defense must be aware of where Tatum is, especially when he's roaming around that mid-range.
To the inside. Herder. Powered down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Boston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Brown passes to the Beast. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. He buries it from 3.
Number 60.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Brown with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Here's the Beast. Another shot. And the basket by Holiday.
In so many different ways. Holiday's work ethic, it shows up.
Pass to Buzelis. From deep, Giddey. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Boston leading by 3. Porzingis surveying the floor. Right side, Brown. Got it. Good job in the low post. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
He's a willing passer. Porzingis won't force his own thing very often.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them.
Right, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the field. No one was talking. No one was paying attention.
So Boston ends up going with a new group and a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at the Nuggets. They slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for Boston. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. When this game is done, they'll be off to New Orleans as they take on the Pelicans. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. On the court for Chicago. Kobe White out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Collins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Richard at the three-point shot was never introduced. How different do you think the game would be?
The offensive strategy would be very different. The game would be more physical, and it was more physical. And the main priority would be creating high percentage looks.
6 to shoot. They grab their own miss. Boston leading by 7. Here's the Beast. Coming in off a 14-point game last time out. JT for 3.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
Giddey passes to White. And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. Smith outside. Giddey with it. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Denver. Smith no good. Now Holiday. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. The Beast shot is off. Bulls trail by 10. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Rockets made some excellent plays. He had 14 points and drilled a few from outside the arc, helping open up the floor. And you could see his teammates rally around him in that game. Confident performance.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. He was aggressive in that game. Really took initiative.
He really made an impact, and he'll be looking to repeat that kind of performance again tonight.
I completely agree. They should go to him early. If he gets hot, I think another big game is coming.
Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And here's White. 20 points for him last game against Denver.
And with all the attention he drew offensively, he did a great job of just kicking to the open man.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Holiday passes to the Beast. To the middle. Now here's White. He's got 7. Outside Tatum. Outside Holiday. Here's the Beast. 7 points in the game. Stolen by Collins. Up top, White. Pass to Collins. Smith with it. He's covered by Holiday. From deep, Giddey sinks it from distance. Now just a 5-point Boston lead.
And Giddey is working to improve this part of his game. The defense at least has to respect his 3.
Yes, it's good. Brown's got 8 points.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Luz Ellis is checked in for Smith. Ball comes in for Herter. DeSumo, he's checked in for White. And it's Jones in for Giddey. Outside Jones. Collins passes to Ball. Boston with a rebound. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Jones. Beyond the arc. And that concludes the first half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, the Celtics 44, the Bulls 35.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Wow, it's been quite a game for Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Then it's Jaylen Brown. Then there's Drew Holiday. And it's the Beast in a shooting guard. That's the Boston 5. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for Boston. Down low. Here's the Beast. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. The Beast has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Those assist numbers from Brown have continued to creep up.
Pass to Buzelis. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Kristaps Porzingis.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end without producing nearly the same results.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
The Bulls trail by 11. Giddey passes to Collins. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. The 3. Offensive board. Goes back up. And too long on the shot.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Porzingis passes to the Beast. To the paint. And the basket by Holiday. Holiday's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Giddey. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Those long arms of Porzingis are a serious factor on defense.
Here's Collins. Give him 8. 4 on the clock. From deep.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
And there it is for him. Holiday's got 6.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Here's Giddey. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. Outside White. And again, Chicago, no good.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. And while we can, let's see which teams have been running the league's most efficient offenses. Number 1, the Celtics.
The smart offensive moves this team makes helps them open up the floor and find great looks. That's how they've secured such an impressive shooting percentage.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them quicker.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Cornette's checked in for Boston. The Bulls trail by 15. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Pass to the Beast. Oh, from deep. Chicago with a rebound. Collins has got his 5th rebound in this one.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Boston on offense. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Here's the Beast. He's guarded by White. The Beast. Good.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Bulls trail by 17. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
So showing off his moves. Giddey can be pretty sly with the ball.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the slam dunk is arguably pro basketball's signature play. And forward Nicholas Batum said growing up, you have so much joy in dunking. You're one of the few people in the world that can. But Father Time marches on, and like most vets, he's come to grips with the reality. He said, my body told me, no more, bro.
Well, leave that to the youngsters now, right? All right, Allie, thanks. And something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And by the look of it, guys, this could be serious.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of you people, but look, that looked pretty harsh, and he's certainly going to have to miss some extended time.
Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Jones comes in for Giddey. Outside Jones. To the wing, right side. Here's Buzelis. And he can't get that one. Nice D from Tatum. Boston on offense. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Grant.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who keeps things moving.
Jones, the pass to Smith. Back to Jones. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Jones has got his first basket.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
Pass to Herder. Back to White. Outside Jones. Now here's Herder, defended by Brown. Shot clock at 3.
In the third, 2 minutes.
Here's Smith. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Smith's got 5 points.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work in the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Boston calls timeout. Lonzo Ball's checked in for Chicago. The Sumu comes in for White. There's a minute 54 left in the third quarter of the game. Brown with it. 10 points for him. He takes it in. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Inside. Here's Buzelis. Clark covers. The shot by Buzelis no good.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Clark, the pass to Tatum. Now Clark, covered by Smith. Lets it go from 11. Good on the shot. 6 points for him. Both teams making substitutions here. Celtics lead by 17. And so in the game for the Bulls, we've got Kevin Huerter. Trey Jones is out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Dosunmu in at the power forward position. White against Brown. Knocked away. And they recover it from behind the arc. The Beast shot is off.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
White finds Jones. Here's Huerter. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Now Tatum to the middle. Here's the Beast. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th assist in this one.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Holiday against Giddey. Holiday passes to the Beast. Back to Holiday. Pass to the Beast. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, he tries a 3-point range. And the Celtics lead by 20.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
To the inside. And that one's good. Porzingis has got 4 points in the quarter. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
The Beast passes to Porzingis. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the number 1 reason why they're winning right now.
Outside Giddey. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul. Well, granted, it appears the league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, BA. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Buzelis is checked in for Dosunmu.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Brown passes to the Beast. On the wing, Holiday. Pass to the Beast. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. Porzingis. And that one's good. Nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Now a timeout called by Chicago.
Protecting the rim has to be their top top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. You can't be happy with that soft interior D.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, really the standout element of this game tonight was his offense and his ability to get inside by cutting the defense to shreds, finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the hoop.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds now. Boston has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Another one falls for Boston.
And each year it seems Brown keeps getting better at shooting the ball, especially from the mid-range.
Down low. Here's Herder. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
Assisted by
Giddey's got his 7th assist here tonight.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Outside, Brown. Here's Tatum. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
They get it back. Herder can't hit.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Here's Brown. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Now here's White. He's covered closely. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of height.
What a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Celtics.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And give them credit for what'll be their 38th win of the year.
And they end up winning the season series. Always feels good to have that upper hand over an opponent.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Kristaps Porzingis.
And what effort he had on the boards, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
Pass to the Beast, the 17-footer. Chicago with a rebound. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's Boston. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Queta. Here's Pritchard, defended by Jones. Here's the Beast. Second chance effort. Queta gets the bucket.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
To the paint. That's good from Giddey on the assist from Jones.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
That wraps up our 11th season of NBA 2K TV.
We have had so much fun with you, the community. Thanks to all of you for making this another successful 2K TV season.
Definitely, and we're already hard at work on Season 12. We have so much in store for you for NBA 2K26.
I cannot wait for 2K26.
But until then, remember, you can access all past 2K TV
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And now the opening lineup for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday out there with the Beast, and it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. And for New Orleans, in the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. Trey Murphy is out there with Williamson, and it's Messi in at the 5. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
It'll be... The Celtics off the tip. Now here is Holiday. Pass to the Beast. Beyond the arc. And he's good on the 3 ball.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
Here's McCollum. Here's Messi, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And typically, a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. Well, the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
Now here's Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
And very early on, Brown learned how to finish through contact, an essential skill for an NBA player to master.
Murray with it. Pass to Messi. Near the 3-point line, it's McCollum. Wide open shot is on the money. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Boston. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Yeah, the last game, it felt like they were just feeding off of what they were doing defensively, forcing a lot of those turnovers, and that helps build your defensive confidence.
And here are the Pelicans. Last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
Yeah, and they got beat last time these two teams met, and really free throws were the story.
Kept alive. Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Willie Green gave me a few minutes to talk with him. He knows how much Jason Tatum can impact the game. Coach told me Tatum has improved the way he reads the game, how he responds to a defense. He's faster. That means we have to be crisp with how we rotate and send a double. Not a lot of wiggle room on the floor when Tatum is processing information. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now here's Williamson. He had 22 points in the win against Dallas. That shot, no good. Nice D from Porzingis. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Tatum passes to the Beast. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Sometimes you do a little extra work, something good comes your way, and Porzingis cleans up that offensive rebound.
And a wide open look for McCollum. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. McCollum's got 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Holiday, the pass to the Beast. Murray against Holiday. Pass to the Beast. Boom! He jams it straight down.
That's an experienced decision by Holiday to fire that pass to the open man.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. It's tipped. The pass to Murray. Tries again. Porzingis with the rebound. Celtics leading by 3. To the left wing. 5 to shoot. Tatum against Williamson. And that one's good. Tatum.
Nice little finish there inside from Tatum. He is so quick to get up when he's near the rim.
Pass to Messi. He dishes it to McCollum. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss. And GA, what you have to admire about C.J. McCollum is he is the consummate pro.
Yeah, at this stage of his career, he's the adult in the room. And he's grown into a connector on the floor while still being that professional scorer.
So it's Boston now. Takes it inside. They double-team McCollum. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Pass to the Beast. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And if you look at the box score from that game, guys, the first thing you'll notice is how many turnovers they forced.
Well, all those turnovers made it a scrappy game, which suits them. It caused a lot of chaos with their defense, which played right into their hands. Such a big part of what he does for this team, just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. Now here we are, Greg, in the second half of the season. The Pelicans trail. On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. East out there with Holiday, and it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Holiday, following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Outside Holiday. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, Holiday focused there, and a good job of scoring despite getting whacked.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Boston?
we've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
The attack can come from a lot of ways, either execution or by just getting on the bounce and driving it in, and that's where they've been very effective tonight.
And a look now at the Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Tuesday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Well, C.J. McCollum could teach a class on how to get in one opportunity.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Personal foul. First team foul.
They throw good, McCollum. If we're going to talk about the craftiest players, Brent, in the NBA, where would you rank C.J. McCollum?
C.J. is one of my favorite guards in the league to watch. This guy is not overpowering physically, Kevin, but his efficiency and the way that he is so smooth on getting to his scoring zones is something that I don't think we appreciate enough.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in the last matchup against the Bulls made a big difference. He scored 16 points and hit a few threes, which helped his team space it. He was impressive in that one. He contributed in a variety of ways. Kevin, back to you.
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
Every teammate in talking with them before the game says how much faith they have in him. They'll keep getting it to him. Seemed to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and ramp it up.
Here's the Beast. He's coming off a 16-point game against Chicago.
His passing, another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
Just 5 to shoot. And another miss by Boston. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. And it's McCollum in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. McCollum's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pelicans. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Holiday, a stupendous finish in traffic. Holiday's got 5 points in the quarter.
Great focus from Drew there. The D was all over him, but it didn't seem to affect his focus. Gets that bucket to go.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And the basket by McCollum.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Here's Holiday. Offensive rebound, and it's good for 2. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the night.
Gets talked about a lot, but when Porzingis is active as that big of a body, it really helps out when he's doing the dirty work.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
And with the break here, let's look at the stats for Jaylen Brown. Averaging about 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Robinson Earl, the pass to McCollum. Again, McCollum missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Porzingis. The kick out to Brown. Passes it to the Beast. Porzingis trying to get free. Shots good by the Beast.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Misses off the right iron.
I'm not sure if family and friends are here in the stands tonight, but he wanted to show that one off. Fading away on the shot was absolutely not necessary.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
And the Hornets going with a whole new group out there. Outside, Jones. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle, White. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And now a 4-point. Jim McCollum, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for New Orleans. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all.
With the score, your Pelicans 47, the Celtics 45. Pelicans fans, here's your Pelicans You Dance team.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
In the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. Williamson out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Messi in at the center position. That's the Pelicans 5. Holiday looking for an opening. Driving the lane, and Holiday throws it down.
Great decision by Holiday to sprint towards the hoop for the high percentage shot inside.
New Orleans in the lead. Murray for 3. And that's collected by Drew Holiday.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Tatum passes to Porzingis. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And that's a foul called on the Beast. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Murray. Scoreless thus far. The feed to McCollum. Boston grabs the miss.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, can we do away with the underrated part of what Drew Holiday brings to the table? Man, he's capable.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Pelicans are putting the ball in Zion Williamson's hands. He said, I'm just playing chess within the game, seeing how the defense is guarding me. I'm going to pick my spots. My teammates trust me to make the right decision, but they also trust me to be me when that time is right. Kevin, I'll let you be you.
And I love when you are you, David. Thank you so much. Releases. And Boston with the rebound. Tatum's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Tatum using his size inside.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Tatum against Williamson. They need this one. Porzingis with the block.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career where he was a great shot blocker.
And the dunk by Tatum.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. And here at the midway point of the season, the perfect time to check out the rookie rankings. Who will be the NBA Rookie of the Year? Some great young players. And you look at the Beast, there hasn't been many times where he's played like a rookie as he's come in and done whatever is asked of him. That's why he's our number 5.
And at number 5 in the rankings, it wouldn't be out of the question for him to make a run at that top spot here in the last half of the season.
not at all. His talent is right on par with any of those guys ahead of him right now in the rookie rankings.
Robinson Earls checked in for the Pelicans. Here's the Beast. 7 points in the game. And a miss there on the triple. It's a 4-point ball game. McCollum finds Murray. Off target with his three.
I just have not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
Well, we're talking about DeJounte Murray now. And Brent, what do you like most about his game?
Well, I like the tenacity that DeJounte brings to a game. I really feel like he ramps himself up for the biggest moments and wants to make the plays at the end of the game, whether that's scoring the basketball, passing the basketball, but really overriding that is defensively, wanting to be disruptive. So when you get a guy that competes at that high a level, that's what makes DeJounte Murray such an intriguing two-way player.
Timeout call, the Celtics.
Get on your feet and let me know you need one.
Some changes for Boston. Brandon Clark, he's checked. Pelicans trail by 3. Ball stolen. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. The post pair. Tatum and Porzingis. Then there's Brown, and it's the Beast, and it's Pritchard in at the point guard position. To the left side wing. Off target from three-point range. Boston leading by 5. Porzingis passes to the Beast. Left side, Brown. Bangs home the trifecta.
It's so smooth when Brown is feeling it from deep. No hesitation.
Pelican shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Celtics on D. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. New Orleans moving it around.
Big slam by Murphy. His teammates encourage him to be aggressive, to make plays like that.
Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Murray. Shoots from 14, and it's Boston with another.
Rabbit's foot in the shoe that time. Got lucky because the pick has to be better. It made no impact, but they still got the score.
Williams in double team to the paint. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket for Murray.
Great concentration from DeJounte that time, just playing right through the contact.
Pritchard passes to Porzingis. Good.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Celtics leading by 8. And the pass to Pritchard. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Messi. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Inside, here's the Beast. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
The Celtics have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Murray. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got 4 this quarter.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And And he banks in the lane.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And so it's Boston with it. They lead by 4. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Murray. That's tipped. Stolen by Jones. Down low. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I love how active Murphy is on offense because it forces the D to have to foul him.
Drew Holiday's checked in for Pritchard.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Celtics have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Holiday, the pass to the Beast. Six to shoot. Left side, Tatum takes the 3, and again Boston with the triple.
And Tatum's experience in these spots is starting to show. He's never been afraid to take the biggest shots.
Now Williamson. Murray outside. Back to Williamson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Jason Tatum. So it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. And really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll
score for the visiting Boston Celtics. At point guard, Drew Holiday. At center, Kristaps Porzingis. At small forward, Jaylen Brown. At the other forward position, Jason Tatum. At the other guard position, number 67. The head coach of the visiting team is Joe Mazzulla. Let's meet your Philadelphia 76ers. At forward, 6'8", number 12, Tobias Harris.
Welcome to another Groundhog Day NBA game. Shadows or not, it's time to get it going. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's looking at the starting five for Boston. The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Then there's Drew Holiday. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's the Beast in at the shooting guard position. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid are in the middle. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's McCain in at the 2 spot. And the highlight of this game could be the matchup at the 5 spot, Clark.
You know, Brian, we've seen strong play at the center position these last few years. And we've got two bigs who can each take over a game, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun watching them square off.
McCain's shot is off. Here's the Beast. Poke loose. Pass to Grimes. Boston pulls it in. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
The finish! Oh, now that's how you finish a break. Throw it down with force.
Well, Maxey has proven he's got a good eye out on the floor. He'll spot those gaps in a minute.
Here's Holiday. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant, trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, B.A. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason.
You know, in the case of Drew Holiday, having two brothers in the league, I think probably is added motivation for him to excel.
There's the steal, and here they come. Here's the Beast. Misses the layup. The 76ers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Grimes. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Philadelphia shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
Quentin Grimes.
And he makes a first. Both shots good from the stripe. Now Holiday. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to the Beast. Five to shoot. The three. Rebound by Philadelphia. Their last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to them on the perimeter.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Back to Holiday. It's Brown on the wing. He's coming off a 10-point game against New Orleans. Just 4 to shoot. From outside the arc, he's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
I mean, he'll just come right back at you. Brown with all the confidence that he can do it better.
Here's McCain, and he dunks it down.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. We discussed Jaylen Brown and what makes him such a hard player to defend, and Coach said to me, Jaylen is a freak athlete and has become a really good shooter over time, too. We can't give him clean looks, and we have to guard him closely. Let's see if the defense is up to the task.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Pass to Porzingis. Launches it. And again, Boston with the triple.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Bring music, scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
Now here's Embiid. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A. I spent a lot of time.
Substitution on the court.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Harris and Embiid are in the middle. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then it's Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
And Jason Tatum was fearless on that finish. Went right through the contact.
Philadelphia's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Here's Grimes. Off target with the 3. The Celtics have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. And he's going for the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. And Porzingis with the block.
When the guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
Here's the Beast. Maxey covering. Here's the Beast. Another one falls for Boston.
Purely from a size standpoint, that is a mismatch that's going to be hard to overcome defensively.
76ers trail by 3. Here's Maxey. Rebound Boston.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Here's the Beast. No good with the triple. The 76ers have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Here's Harris. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
You know, you can't allow Harris to get comfortable there now, guys. I mean, once he gets the positioning he wants, you're toast.
Holiday against Maxey. Oh, Tatum with a throwdown.
Nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Maxey passes to Grimes. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Pass to the Beast. That one drops. 8 for 6 now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now Harris. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Brown with the steal. Here's Porzingis. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
The assist.
And it's a 5-point Boston lead.
Tatum.
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Hey, I know analytics shuns the mid-range game, but I tell you what, these guys have the shooters that can knock them down, and they're making it pay tonight.
Timeout called, the 76ers. Well, Grant, you are an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there's so many great players, Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Drummond's checked in. Pass to Grimes. Fires the three. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
Harris spots the opening and helps his team exploit it.
Now Tatum, pounded by Harris. Outside Tatum. Out to the wing. Pulls it from the corner. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. The Beast's got 9.
And Tatum knows how to find his guys in their spots now. A solid passer at his position.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Here's Grimes. The jam by Drummond.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's Maxey. And it's all tied up. He's got 15.
When Maxey is clicking on all cylinders, he is a tough guy to slow down.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Hallie.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Pelicans made some terrific plays. He ended up with 9 points, and he was able to provide some stout defense on that end of the court, too. So he just poured more fuel on his team's fire and helped them continue this winning streak, a streak they're hoping doesn't end here. Guys?
Great work. Thanks for that. And there's always the chance of a carryover effect into tonight's game.
I wouldn't put it past him, but it's tough to have back-to-back performances like that.
Oh, you can't bet against a guy like that. He looks like he's in a groove, focused, on top of his game. No reason that he can't keep it going.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Philadelphia, please welcome to the court your Sixers ENT.
So both teams changed. What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for the Philadelphia 76ers. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night to 23. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
On the floor for Boston, Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Then there's Drew Holiday. Then it's Jaylen Brown. And it's the Beast in a shooting guard. Porzingis high post. Embiid's there. Porzingis misses. And Maxey's got the ball here for the 76ers. 2-point game. Embiid from outside. Called in by Brown.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
And finished off by Tatum.
The athletic prowess of Tatum on full display. What a move to the bucket.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. To the left wing. Embiid inside. Defended by Porzingis. And the basket is good.
You know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
On the wing, Tatum. Over to the left wing for the lead. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
What a 22-23 season it was for Joel Embiid. Named MVP with the Sixers, Clark.
Yeah, and that was Philly's first MVP since the answer, Allen Iverson, back in 2001. Embiid led the league in scoring at over 33 a game on 55% shooting from the floor. Remarkable. Nobody could stop him. He was virtually unguardable.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
76ers trail by 3. Grimes, the pass to Maxey. Porzingis against Embiid. Back to Maxey. Three-pointer off the mark. For Boston, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to the Beast. Hey, expanding his range. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Grimes. The 3-ball. Holiday grabs the miss. To the middle. And Brown rising high for the finish.
We've come to expect plays like that from Brown. He won't waste any opportunity to throw it down.
Timeout call, the 76ers.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't let it go on any longer.
Oubre, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And the Celtics also making a change. Cornette's checked in. Here's Oubre. The kick out to Maxey. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Oubre. Clock at 6. And again, unable to change momentum here. Celtics lead by 5. Brown scanning the floor. Here's the Beast. 14 points for him. Ooh, Brown inside. Hey, he's more than just a shooter.
And, you know, we've seen Brown accept more responsibility over time on offense, including taking these quick shots.
Pass to McCain. Fires the 3. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning the title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning. That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night."
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie. Holiday against Maxey. Outside Holiday, the Beast. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
Assist from
Holiday's got 5 assists tonight.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
And Boston calls time here.
Here they come. Nice round of applause for your 76ers ENT.
Both teams will make substitutions. Teams deciding to change it up.
There you see how tough Holiday is. He simply pressed and forced the issue there and got the defense to overcommit.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept the extra pass mentality the whole way.
We've got Tobias Harris, and it's Embiid in into center position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Here's the Beast. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game.
I tell you what, he clearly is one of the best players in the league who does not get the same kind of gas that other guys do. But there's no better all-around guard in the NBA than Drew Holiday.
Pass to Grimes. Fires in the triple.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
Pass to Bona. Takes a three. Tatum pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Tatum on the drive. Here's the Beast. Six on the shot clock. Brown with it. Offensive rebound. Okay, do it, KP.
Porzingis able to use that 7'6" wingspan to full effect, beating everybody to the board and then quickly cashing in.
And Embiid gets the double team. Here's Grimes. Tries again. And he banks in the layup.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You know, Holiday is deceptively tall and strong and has great point guard skills, and that makes it really hard to defend him.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Maxi's checked in. Holiday hits them both.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Here's Maxey. And that one's long. Celtics lead by 12. Here's the Beast. Pass to Tatum. Inside. Here's the Beast. And McCain pulls it down. McCain's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And you watch Tyrese Maxey, Clark. He's so good at creating offense.
Yeah, he can get that thing rack to rack and downhill in a heartbeat, BA. In the break and in the pick and roll, he puts tons of pressure on the defense because he's so quick. And he knows how to use angles, too. And he can shoot it from deep, so he's got the full back.
And Boston calls time here. And as we head down the stretch, these players are focused on absorbing their coach's game plan and also drinking some Gatorade so their bodies will be well hydrated for the minutes ahead. The Celtics have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Ooh, strong take by Porzingis.
Boy, that is grown man ammonia strength from Porzingis there. How can defenders stop that?
Holiday's over to help to the left side wing. Harris outside. The kick out to Maxey. 5 on the clock. Embiid muscles through the contact.
Embiid, such a monster on the inside. He puts a lot of pressure on him.
Outside, Brown. Pass to the Beast. Down low. Here's Porzingis. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
76ers trail by 12. Ooh, poked away. Three-pointer Embiid. Showing some range. Embiid. Nice.
And Embiid does have this range. I mean, it's something the defense has to respect.
Outside, Brown. Pass to the Beast. He tries the three. Kept alive.
Beautiful effort on that tip-in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
And so it's Embiid who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 11. Operating inside. Porzingis.
This is what we've come to expect from Porzingis. I mean, no let up in his game at all. When he's got his foot on the pedal, he mashes it.
And here's Embiid. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. First one falls for him.
The physicality of Embiid, unmatched really. Yet he's so much fun to watch because he's agile, has skill and touch. Man, is he a joy to watch work.
Maxey against Holiday. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. Here's the Beast. No good on the triple. 76ers trail by 11. Pass to Grimes. And here's Embiid. Here's Maxey. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
At this point, it's looking like it's over. Time is winding down, and this is going to be a win
for the Celtics.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And tonight's win will give them an even 40 on the year.
And clearly they have this team's number, winning the first 2 meetings with 2 left to play against the 76ers.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah, and he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
Here's Embiid. Porzingis grabs the board.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And it's in there.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's Embiid. Great D that time from Porzingis. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
Welcome to the 2K TV Rap Party.
We are bringing the community together for some friendly competition, give you all some 2K gaming tips, and just have an all-around great time.
Yeah, we're having fun. It's our summer send-off, so grab your suits, grab your koozies. We're making a big splash in NBA 2K25.
I'm gonna grab my koozie, but first up, let's head over to my team for some triple threat online action with our 2K.
And the Cavs trying to get a win at home and dressed for success. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Arlen here with you. Joining me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Our buddy David Aldridge is on the sideline getting stories. And now the opening lineup for Boston. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Beast out there with Holiday, and it's Porzingis in its center. And for the Cavaliers, a loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Now, here's Mitchell. When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Bounce pass, Holiday to the paint. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, if Porzingis gets within arm's length of the hoop, he's not going to make many mistakes.
To the middle. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Garland.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
The Beast can't hit.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Tatum looking around. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 5. The Celtics need to get a shot off. From 17 feet out. That misses off the backboard. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Kenny Atkinson.
Coach said they want to force Jason Tatum to uncomfortable spots on the floor. Now, they recognize those spots are few and far between, but Coach wants to keep Tatum out of the paint specifically. If his team can do that and force Tatum to shoot more from outside, they feel relatively good about their chances. Back to you.
Thank you, David. The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the game right now. That's good from the Beast. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Garland against Holiday. Holds it up there for Mobley. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And went up and pulled it down. Mobley soaring.
The assist.
Mobley against Tatum. To the inside. The Beast can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
On the wing, Mitchell. Headed by Porzingis. Here's Allen. Unloads. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Tatum against Mobley. Right side Tatum. to the paint. Here's the Beast. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Assist goes to
The Beast's got his second basket of the night.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
And so it's Boston with it, following the score by Cleveland. The shot's good. Porzingis has got his second bucket.
Well, for Porzingis, that's just easy money. I'd keep going to that until they stop it.
Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the 76ers in Philadelphia. It's good from long range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. Trailing by 5. Their last encounter was in Boston.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
Yeah, but they can expect a whole lot more resistance this time around. No team likes to lose a rebounding battle.
And here is Mitchell. After Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Mitchell dishes to Garland. Fires from deep. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Allen against Tatum. To the middle. Here's the Beast. No good. That would have tied it.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Offensive rebound. Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
And that's what happens when you get after it on the glass. Allen grinding it out and creating that second chance opportunity for himself.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston, coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they had a good game plan, executed it well, and they didn't let the crowd affect them.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Now here's White. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Buries the long-range jumper.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a...
Off the play in the first. So Boston ends up going with a new group. On the floor for Boston. The post pair. Tatum and Porzingis. Holiday out there with the Beast, and it's Brown in at the small forward. Now Garland. After the missed three from the Beast. Pass to Mitchell. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 3 assists in the game. Celtics trail by 11. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also, guys, they're out-hustling their opponents. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Passes to the Beast. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Back to Holiday. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Pocket 4. Boston again missing.
Yeah, they showed effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Beast in the last matchup against Philadelphia played some huge minutes. He scored 20 points, and he was a two-way player, causing the opponent headaches on offense and defense. When this team is playing together and playing for one another, they're a force. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. Win or lose, Greg, it's amazing the impact he can have on the game.
Yeah, in that last one, he was making plays all over the court. No one could match up with it.
And the important thing now is to keep that momentum going. You want a player building on his positive results.
The Cavaliers leading by 12. Garland, the pass to Hunter. Here's Mobley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And to me, Evan Mobley seems like a fast learner. He adapted to the league play pretty seamlessly and is always looking for little ways to improve.
Hey, Stan, we've heard talk about players not heaving up a shot at the buzzer to protect their shooting percentage. Have you run into that at all?
Oh, Kevin, that definitely happens. Players are concerned about all of those numbers, shooting percentages being one of them, because they become a factor in contract negotiations. But they have to realize, number one, you've got to do what gives your team a chance to win. And number two, with all the analytics, teams separate out what they call heaves at the end of quarters.
Here's Hunter after the made shot from the Beast. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Tatum passes to Holiday. Inside, Porzingis. Hunter grabs the miss. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
Mobley outside. On the wing, Mitchell. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Holiday. He takes it in. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Holiday's got 4 points this quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Mitchell in the corner. Knocks down the three ball. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
This is shaping up to be a special night for him. Started out well and is only turning it up here in quarter two.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Well, he's been off the mark, and it's impacting his team's ability to put points on the board. He needs to reset his approach.
For the Cavaliers. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up.
Your Cavaliers, 63. The Celtics, 41.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first two quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the three slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
I like the unselfish approach from Brown there. Willing to give it up to his open teammates.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Back to Garland. Three-pointer. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Holiday saw the opening and took full advantage.
The Cavaliers leading by 17. And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates is a big part of it.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Tatum passes to the Beast. Lets it go. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Down low, here's Mitchell. Porzingis with the block.
Yeah, it's not easy to keep a shot out of Porzingis' reach. He has such long arms.
The pass to Tatum. Lays it up and banks it in. Tatum's got 5.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Garland kicks to Mobley. Mitchell wide open. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Tatum driving in.
Well, Tatum has some length on him. Gets down that lane in a hurry.
Here's Garland. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. And there's the feed to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Fires the 3. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Garland. Mitchell's got 9 points in the quarter.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks?
Yeah.
Payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now,
though?
What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof. But look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
Boston again missing.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
And it's Allen slamming it down. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
And you can see Allen's eyes light up when he saw the opportunity for that alley-oop and finishing it off in style.
Outside Holiday. Pass to the Beast. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
To the middle. Here's Allen. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got his 7th assist here tonight. The Celtics have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Tatum against Mobley. Outside Tatum. Pass to the Beast. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. The Beast's got 5 points now this quarter.
Can't be that easy for him. Got to body him up down low.
Yeah, they can't let him even get into that space. If he gets good position on the block, it's trouble.
Tatum passes to the Beast. And stolen by Mobley. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. Garland with it, now guarded by the Beast. 1:39 left in the third. Garland with the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Porzingis. Wright comes in for the Beast. And it's Pritchard in for Drew Holiday. Brown outside. White down low. The shot, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. And Coach Derek White spent his first 4.5 seasons with the Spurs and Coach Greg Popovich, who did a lot to boost his confidence.
Yeah, Kevin, White was a...
Substitutions will make substitutions. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball on the floor for Boston. We've got the Beast, and it's Pritchard in at the 1. And he converts the layup.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Cavaliers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so take a look at their season record. This will be win number 31 on the year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Donovan Mitchell.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
The Beast can't hit. Cavaliers shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Garland finds Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Garland, no good.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Passes it to the Beast. Shoots from the right block, and it's in there.
57.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And that one is good from Jerome.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Here's the Beast. Count it. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps. And the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So now for Greg Anthony.
We are here celebrating our 2K TV wrap party, and we're going to head into the Triple Threat Park today with 2 members of Team 2K TV, Danny and John, and 1 community member, Ebans. Welcome back to 2K TV. We are so excited to have you on the show. Once again, how are you doing today?
Doing good. Thanks for having me back.
In Triple Threat, you can pick your card. So which card and player are you using today? Because this is going to be a good one.
I'm gonna be using Invincible LaMelo Ball. That's definitely my favorite card. This came out all year.
So I'll be running.
And those are the starting lineups. So kick back, get your popcorn ready. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. This is and now Dallas' starting group. We've got Anthony Davis. Klay Thompson is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Najee Marshall, and it's Lively in at the 5. And for the Celtics, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Then there's Drew Holiday. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's the Beast in at the 2. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Here's Tatum. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Well, there's a mix of strength and agility that Jason Tatum is taking advantage of. Nice work in there.
To the inside, Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. We spoke about Kyrie Irving and what the most challenging thing about defending him is, and he told me, quote, just how creative he is when he's handling the ball. We want to keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, even if it means sending double teams occasionally. We'll see if this game plan works out for them, guys. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Puts up a deep 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Wow, just tremendous range from Kyrie. If he steps across the half-court line, you better have a hand up.
Pulls it from the top of the key. And it's Tatum missing.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And right in the middle of winter, hot off the press, some fresh power rankings. You take a look at the Mavericks. They've come down in the rankings a little, landing in the 5th spot for now.
Seeing where the Celtics are, they know they're up against some serious competition, but they have faith in themselves and truly believe that they deserve the top spot.
The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And, of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
BA, I think that's almost impossible this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Well, what's impressive to me about Jason Tatum is how he attacks his weaknesses in the offseason. This guy is committed to greatness.
And here is Irving. His last outing, he had 24 points. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
Holiday passes to the Beast. Pass to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. To the middle. The Beast, good. The Beast has got his 2nd basket on the night.
This guy's such a talented distributor. Drew Holiday always makes solid passes.
The Mavericks leading. Irving looking around. On the wing, Davis. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the long J. Davis has got 6.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Now here's Irving, guarded closely. That's tipped and stolen by Brown. Fast break. Here come the Celtics.
How about the hands and anticipation defensively by Jaylen Brown? Part of what makes him special.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Dallas. Ooh, ripped away. The Beast passes to Holiday. That gives him the lead.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Thompson's shot is off. For Boston, they've got 6 of 8 shots to go. Down low. The Beast, good. Give him 8.
And they're really working the paint now.
And the Mavericks call time here. Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stat.
BA, this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to...
Boston leading by 3. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Then it's Jaylen Brown. Then there's Drew Holiday. And it's the Beast in at the 2 guard. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
The 3 from Thompson. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Thompson's gotten his 2nd bucket.
How about Klay Thompson, a career average of north of 40%? You better get a hand up when he's in three-point territory.
Here's the Beast, defended by Thompson. Here's Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Here's the Beast. From the top of the key, he buries it. The Beast has got 10 points.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
And here's Thompson for 3. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sidelines.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Cavaliers was tremendous. He added 22 points, and talk about a two-way player. He was phenomenal at both ends. The way he owned aspects of the game was exciting to watch. Guys, maybe he's breaking out. Back to you.
Yeah, Allie, he put forth a commanding performance and led the charge for his squad.
Yeah, it's clear this guy is unafraid. He relishes the opportunity to take over for his team.
I think he's got to find the appropriate balance between not forcing it and not settling.
They get it back. Here's the Beast. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Thompson, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside Holiday. Oh, look at Tatum going to work inside.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Pass to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Boy, you don't see it often, but Klay Thompson letting you know he can finish emphatically.
Holiday surveying the floor. Inside. Here's the Beast. Oh, sweet move. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists now tonight. Mavericks trail by 3. It's stolen away. Here's the Beast. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Now a timeout called by Dallas. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
Dialing it in from range on the road is never easy to do, but they pulled it off and played a great game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
And that one's good. Thompson.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Outside Holiday. Lively grabs a miss.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
On the wing, Thompson puts up a three. He can't get it to go. Celtics lead by 3. Holiday with the ball. Now Thompson defending. Here's the Beast. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. The Beast's got 18.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Boston foul.
Richards checked in. And a pretty tightly contested game.
With the score, the Celtics 54, the Mavericks 50.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. On the court right now for the Mavericks. Najee Marshall is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Derek Lively. Then it's Thompson. And it's Irving in at the point guard. The Beast passes to Tatum. Here's the Beast. Defended by Thompson. Now Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tatum from long range. Tatum drills the three.
That's Tatum's size and high release point. He's able to get that three-point shot off against virtually anybody.
And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for Dallas. 7-point differential. They'll be playing host to Houston for their next game. It'll be the first of 5 games in a row at home. Boston's got 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Thompson against Holiday. Here's the Beast. Rebounded by Marshall. Mavericks trail by 7. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Pass to Irving. 4-3. Here's Lively. And no good. Good D by Porzingis.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
And he makes it.
Well, that's where you use your athleticism and agility if you're Jaylen Brown, navigating to a high percentage look.
Here's Thompson from deep. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got 7 assists in the game.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Here's Tatum. And the Celtics tack on 2 more. And so many screens today. Ride that line of moving or not. Doris, you think players get away with too much movement on picks?
I think, Brian, it definitely feels like there's a lot more gray area. You have these things now called drag screens. A lot of screens today feel like maybe 30 years ago they would have been a foul. So, hey, I always say, BA, officiating in this league with the speed and the skill is really, really difficult.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, you've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. The 3 from Thompson. Holiday grabs the miss. Boston leading by 10. Pass to the Beast. On the wing, Tatum. Here's the Beast, defended by Thompson. Here's the Beast. Give him 20.
Not a great decision there. With a defender in your grill, kick it out.
Lets it go from deep. Hauled in by Brown.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Marshall passes to Irving. And here's Davis. The big man, AD, down low.
When Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
And Boston calls time here.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Washington's checked in for Davis. Holiday with the ball. Now Thompson defending. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Doris, even as he gets up there in age, Drew Holiday is still an elite defender.
Brian, it's really remarkable how valuable a piece he is. They call him the Swiss Army knife because he is one of those rare individuals that can guard all 5 positions. He understands schemes. He's willing to mix things up. Drew Holiday is elite, period. I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
To the paint. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
I love that Jason Tatum not settling for a jumper. He goes to the rim with authority.
Now here's Irving. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And so he hits the tap. Here's Holiday. The 2 J's, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Then there's Drew Holiday. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's the Beast in a shooting guard. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. There's the block.
Denied by Dinwiddie at 6'6". He can send it back.
Number 67, second personal foul, first team foul.
Irving against Holiday. Here's Marshall. Uses the glass on the layup. Marshall's gotten his first basket of the night.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
The Beast, good.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Irving, the pass to Lively. Davis with it. Outside Irving. The 3 is up. Called in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds now.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Dinwiddie against Tatum. Pass to the Beast. Just 5 to shoot. Fades back. Another one falls from Boston.
Sweet little mid-range from Jaylen Brown. That 3-level scoring coming into play.
Here's Dinwiddie. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Holiday passes to the Beast. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Dinwiddie. Boston with a rebound. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight. The Celtics have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. They get it again. Porzingis. Okay, do it, KP.
Well, you love the physicality by Porzingis. Mix it up off the backboards, KP.
Irving, the pass to Lively. Outside Davis. Pass to Dinwiddie. There's the triple. Dinwiddie can't get that one to fall. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Next up, the Knicks in New York. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
They're running. Here's the Beast. Check by Davis. Here's the Beast. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
All right, Doris, Kyrie Irving is a special talent. What's his greatest asset, you think, going forward?
Oh, B.A., this is a tough question. If you ask NBA players, they'll tell you the guy with the best handle historically is Kyrie Irving. But to me, his best attribute, fearlessness, the ability to deliver when it most matters.
And Dallas making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Boston calls timeout.
Make some noise.
Boston leading by 3. Holiday passes to the Beast. He puts up a 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 9 assists now tonight. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Irving. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
They managed to get the rebound, but that's an area where they've been struggling tonight.
Thompson in the post, working on Porzingis. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
Here's the Beast. Back to Brown. Clock at 6. There's the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
You can see the work Jaylen Brown has put in to become a range shooter. Nice.
On the wing, Thompson fires for 3. Oh, and Clay makes that 3 look so easy.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Down low, here's the Beast. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. The Beast's got 7 points for the quarter.
Boy, you can see Tatum continues to grow his game with a play like that. That is nicely done.
Davis. And Davis slams it home.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Pass to the Beast. Hey, from beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Davis has got 8 rebounds in the game. Irving against Holiday. It's deflected. Now the Celtics on the move. KP to the cup. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Celtics.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And their efforts tonight pushed them to 41 wins on the year so far.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for the Beast.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The Beast passes to Porzingis. Here's the Beast. Second chance shot. That shot missing. Excellent D there from Lively. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Irving for three. Unable to get that one. And so it's Boston with the W. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K.